10 things school never taught you, but absolutely should have. School teaches you algebra, history, and chemistry. You spend years memorizing formulas, dates, and facts, but somehow nobody teaches you the things you'll actually use every single day for the rest of your life. How to manage money, how to communicate, how to take care of your body, how to make good decisions, the skills that quietly determine the quality of your life. So here are 10 things school never taught you, but absolutely should have. Number 10, how money actually disappears. Most people think they're broke because they don't make enough money. That's usually not the real problem. A coffee here, a subscription there, food delivery because you're too tired to cook. A few impulse purchases online. None of it feels expensive in the moment. That's because small expenses don't hurt individually. They hurt collectively. And that's the trap. You don't notice the money leaving because it leaves in tiny pieces. Then one day you check your bank account and wonder where everything went. The secret isn't earning more money. Plenty of people get raises and somehow still stay broke. The real skill is knowing where every dollar is going before you spend it, because if you don't tell your money where to go, someone else will. Number 9, how taxes really work. For most of your life, you'll work for money, and for most of your life, you'll pay taxes. Yet almost nobody explains how the system actually works. Here's the biggest misconception. People think that moving into a higher tax bracket means all of their income gets taxed at that higher rate. That's not true. Only the income above the threshold gets taxed more. And that simple misunderstanding causes people to make terrible financial decisions. The truth is that taxes aren't just something that happens to you. They're something you should understand, because the more you understand the rules, the fewer expensive mistakes you'll make. Number 8, how to negotiate. Almost everything in life is negotiable. Your salary, your rent, your phone bill, your freelance rate, even some prices in stores. But most people never ask. Why? Because negotiation feels uncomfortable. Nobody likes hearing no. But here's the thing. The people who save the most money and earn the most money aren't necessarily smarter. They just ask more often. The first offer is rarely the best offer. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is make your offer. And then stay quiet. Silence feels uncomfortable, but silence is often where the best deals happen. Number 7, how to learn faster. Most people spend years studying the wrong way. Reading your notes again and again feels productive. Highlighting everything feels productive. Watching the same lesson twice feels productive. But feeling productive and actually learning are not the same thing. Your brain learns best when it's forced to remember information, not when it's repeatedly shown information. That's why quizzes work. That's why flashcards work. That's why testing yourself works. The fastest learners aren't the people with the highest IQ. They're the people who understand how memory works. Number 6, how to communicate clearly. Most arguments aren't caused by bad people. They're caused by unclear communication. When you say soon, you might mean tomorrow. Someone else might mean next week. And suddenly, both people think the other person is wrong. Nobody lied. Nobody had bad intentions. The communication was just unclear. Being direct isn't rude. It's respectful. Clear communication saves time. It prevents misunderstandings, and it makes people trust you more because they always know where they stand. Number 5, how to handle conflict. Most people either avoid conflict or explode when they finally can't anymore. Neither works. Avoiding problems doesn't make them disappear. It usually makes them bigger, but attacking people doesn't solve them either. The best communicators focus on the problem, not the person, because once a disagreement becomes personal, nobody is trying to solve anything anymore. They're just trying to win, and winning an argument often means losing the relationship. The goal isn't to prove you're right. The goal is to solve the problem. Number 4, how to spot manipulation Scams don't work because people are stupid. They work because people are human. Almost every scam relies on three things: urgency, authority, and social proof. This offer ends today. Trust me, I'm an expert. Everyone else is doing it. Notice a pattern. They're trying to make you react emotionally before you think logically. That's why scammers hate questions. And they hate delays. The moment someone pressures you to decide quickly, slow down, because the pressure itself is often the warning sign. Number 3, how to make good decisions under pressure. The biggest decisions in life are usually made when you're stressed, and stress makes your judgment worse. When you're under pressure, your brain becomes focused on immediate survival, not long-term thinking. That's why people send texts they regret, make purchases they regret, or take risks they regret. Successful people aren't immune to pressure. They just prepare for it. They create plans before problems happen. If this happens, I'll do that. Preparation beats panic every single time. Number 2, how your brain gets addicted to distractions. Ever wonder why you can scroll for hours, but struggle to focus for 20 minutes? It's not because you're lazy. Social media companies spend billions designing platforms to keep your attention. Every swipe, every notification, every endless feed is carefully engineered to make you stay longer. Your brain loves novelty, and social media delivers novelty every few seconds. The problem is that real life doesn't work like that. Learning a skill takes time. Building a business takes time. Getting fit takes time. But after hours of constant stimulation, normal activities start feeling boring. The phone doesn't just steal your time, it changes what your brain expects. And that's why focus has become one of the most valuable skills in the modern world. Number 1, how to take care of yourself. You'll spend your entire life inside one body, yet nobody teaches you how it works. Sleep affects your focus, exercise affects your energy, nutrition affects almost everything: your mood, your productivity, your health, your ability to think clearly. The basics aren't complicated. Sleep enough, move your body, eat mostly real food, drink enough water. Do those things consistently, and you'll outperform people chasing shortcuts. Because most success isn't built on hacks, it's built on fundamentals, and your brain and body are the foundation for everything else in your life. The truth is that these 10 skills will probably impact your future far more than most of the things you memorized in school. And the good news, it's not too late to learn them. In fact, the moment you start learning them, your life starts changing. So tell me, which one of these do you think school should teach first? And what's another life skill you wish you'd learned earlier?